Hey everyone, it's Amanda. I'm bringing you a video today for Scrappy Canary Kit Clubs, and I am using the August kit, which is called Bohemia, and I am starting off with a sheet of the My Mind's Eye Love Paint from the Wild Berry collection, I think it's called, and just cutting a piece of that down, and it's going to be like the base for my paper layer, I guess. Now, this is a direct lift of a lovely lady here on YouTube. Her name is Ashley Laura. If you haven't checked out her channel, please do, because she's absolutely fantastic. And I really liked the shape of this layout that she made and felt it translated well to all kinds of papers and kits and things. So that's why I went ahead with it. And so basically I'm starting off by layering the papers. I was going to go with that little wooden frame that was in the kit, but I decided to scrap that for something else a bit later. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. A bit later down the line. So now I've cut a piece of the Webster's Pages Fields of Gold paper, and this is one of the chic tag papers that is included, and I'm just using that as a photo mat to mount my photo. Now, I'm using a square photo. It was a 4x6 that I cut down because there was, like, I think a telegraph pole or something in it that just, it didn't look right. It wasn't relevant to the photo, so I cut it down. But if you had a 4x6, you could also do this. You just change the size of your photo mat, and it will work both portrait or landscape. That's fine. As you can see, this bit's a bit longer than I'm putting down there, so you could use, in effect, that as your photo mat if you wanted to. Now I'm just going to adhere it all down at this point. I tend to glue as I go, and sometimes that goes a little bit wrong. As you'll see, I kind of have to pull it up and fix bits up. I am going to adhere the little pink photo mat to a larger photo mat that's using that Cloud 9 paper from Chic Tags, and put some other little layers underneath. Now, rather than cut a big long piece out of the paper in my kit, I cut little tiny pieces that I can tuck under each side, so it looks like it goes all the way along, and that just makes my kit go a little bit further. So once that's down, I decide that it looks a little bit pale on the white cardstock there, so I get out a Prima chalk ink and just edge around that just to make it pop a little bit. Now, everything I'm using today is in the kit, apart from the, I think I used mist at the end, the ink, of course, and white cardstock. So I kind of, I guess I would call them basic things that you'd have. But if you don't have, ink or whatever, or mist, you can still, pretty much replicate this layout, no problems. Now, I dropped a bit of ink on my cardstock there and, oh, look, messed it up. So I've had to pull it all apart and stick it back down together. I think I changed the direction of that red paint stripe. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm taking the frame from the basic grey ephemera pack and I'm just cutting it down. I'm going to use it as photo corners around the white piece of photo mat. Now, the thing with frames is don't feel you have to cut your photo down or use a frame as a frame, okay? This is kind of a trap for people who are, I guess, starting out scrapbooking. Think outside the box, like layer them, cut them up. On this one, I'm using them as photo corners. Another one recently, I kind of cut a heap of them up diagonally and used off the edge of the page, things like that. I like frames for layering. And I'm just going through the Chic tags, and I pick out, I was going to use a heart, but then I pick out one that says daily stuff, because this is something they do daily, but I kind of tuck the stuff bit underneath, so it just says daily. I made a little tear on my grey piece of paper when I was lifting it all up, so that's why it's strategically placed there. It also kind of covers up the edge of the photo frame and just softens that a little bit. Now I'm just going through the ephemera pack. I love ephemera packs because obviously you get so much in them and they're great for layering. So when I put the kits together each month, I try to have something in there that you can use for layering, such as, ephemera, sticker sheet, anything that you can give a bit of layer and texture to your kits. So that's one of the things I think take into consideration when I'm putting the kits together. This is a frame from enamel frame from Pink Fresh Studios, and I'm just going to pop it on another offcut of my Mind's Eye paper and cut around that. Now this is, I went with the blue just because I wanted to balance the green of that frame out a bit and the little daily stuff tag. Just, you know, give it another little bit of pop of colour on there. So I'm just cutting around that, and I'll just adhere that down. My original idea, I think you'll see in a moment, was I was going to put my title in there, but I didn't end up, it didn't really fit. So I'm kind of playing around. That is the stamp set, the exclusive Wilna Furstenberg stamp set that is in this month's kit. And we were so lucky to have Wilna design some more exclusives for us this month. We've got a stamp in the main and the pocket life, and also the embellishment kit has a flare. I love her script writing and her patterns. They're kind of organic and they really fit in with the feel of this month's kits. I am going to use the Pink Fresh Studio foil letters to do the title, and the title was going to be Eat, Pray, Love. But instead I ended up just going with Pray. But it doesn't fit into the frame like I thought it would, so I go with a couple of the foil stickers from Chic Tags in there. I was originally just going to go with one of the stickers, but I end up cutting another one down to kind of make a phrase, which you'll see at the end of the video. Now with this layout, you could flip it, like flip the sketch, which I'll put on the Scrappy Canary blog for you all. You could flip the sketch so it is vertically across the page. And of course, you know, with the 6 papers in the kit, the paper combinations are endless. So yeah, I chose this particular combination because it worked with my photo. Now I am going to, there's a little arrow here, which I'm fiddling with. The basic grey transparencies, they have like a protective plastic on the front, which I've got no nails, so I struggle to get them off. But I think it's just to protect them from each other while they're in the package. But once you get out, just pull the protective cover off and it just makes it shinier. I guess you don't have to pull it off if you don't want to, but it just, yeah, makes them pop just a little bit more. And I use diamond glaze to adhere down my transparencies because it dries nice and clear. And in this case, I'm also using it on the title, mainly because I had it on hand. So once I get the title down, I also adhere down the 2 chevron transparencies. And then that's pretty much it. After the camera stops rolling, I end up adding that arrow I was playing with at the top of the enamel box. And I also used some canary dots and Heidi Swap Colour Shine just to finish off the page. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to put a rough sketch, I guess, of this layout up onto the Scrappy Canary blog. And a big thank you to Ashley Laura for inspiring this page. Thank you again for watching. If you don't already subscribe to my personal YouTube channel, please do, because I often have process videos that you can watch, and I will finish up with some stills. Have a great day. Bye.